Alright, my holiday tradition for myself is to buy myself a Christmas present. And I bought this. A Dewalt DCF787. It's a brushless 1/4 inch cordless impact driver. Bought it because, well, always wanted one. It's 1,500 inch-pounds of torque, which is about 125 foot-pounds. I want to use it primarily for automotive, taking off caliper bolts, small little fasteners, pretty much anything other than a lug nut or an axle nut or some major suspension component, because I've got a 1/2 inch cobalt impact wrench that'll do that. It's got the 1/2 inch anvil on it, and that really works well for lug nuts and axle nuts and anything real beefy. But everybody and their brother, when they get one of these things, they want to see if it'll take a lug nut off. Well, it's not designed to take lug nuts off. It's designed to drive screws, and you can put attachments to it like I have right here. And if I can get this off, there it is. All right. Here's what the attachment looks like. Now, let's see if I can get that on. There it is. First, there's a socket, 19 millimeter. Second, there's the 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch hex with the 1/2 inch, anvil on the end of it. And in order to use sockets on this thing, well, you put the anvil on there, put the socket on, and then you're on your way. Well, I don't believe it. Well, it might work. I'm going to try it because everybody else does this. I'm going to shoot a video of it too. So let's see if it actually works. On this Honda Civic. Yeah. Here comes somebody out the door. Gosh, they're always interrupting my oeuvre here. Let's see. Okay. See if it works. Wow. Sure does. That's pretty impressive. Think about the torque loss. It had to suffer a lot of torque loss because it's not an anvil, it's a 1/4 inch hex here. That's amazing that it zipped it right off this on the Civic. Wow. I might have to do a follow-up test on my Lincoln Navigator. In fact, I'll do that here in a second because that thing's torqued to 150 foot-pounds. Alright, I'll pause this and we'll be back. Here we have my Lincoln Navigator. And this thing right here. These are torqued to 150. I know they are because I torqued them. Let's see what happens. Whew. It struggled. But it did it. And that's pretty astounding. Because first of all, this thing's not rated that high. Second of all, it's losing all that torque because of the shank connector. Wow. Wow. I'm going to take this all apart and look at it. Or take this off and take a look at it. But there you go. It took a lug nut off. It was torqued to 150 foot-pounds. It struggled, but it did it. I wouldn't want to take all 5 of them off. But it took one off. You could probably take all of the Civic's ones off. It spun that Civic one off pretty fast. Thought you might find this interesting. Oh, this has maybe a couple little shiny spots on the shank. But it doesn't look, damaged at all. It's not bent. There's the anvil part. Again, it looks straight, undamaged, none the worse for wear. There's my little drill, or driver, I guess I should say. It sticks the battery back on the charger. maybe see how long it takes it to get back to full charge with a flash or with a light on. I don't know if you can see the light blinking. There it goes. It shouldn't take long. I mean, just used it a little. Anyway, very interesting test. Hope you found it helpful.